actually used it to crochet a rug that my dogs personally love. I don't think I'm getting that one back. It's okay. It is okay. Because I happen to know next year my sheep are going to give me more wool. It's all right. Also, what I have learned, I've tried both. I have purchased wool, blank skeins, and I have dyed them. Was experimenting with the dyes. I purchased this fingering weight New Zealand wool, 437 yards, 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon. And I have learned about dyeing. I prefer to dye, now these are nice, and I do use these a lot. As far as these colorings go, I don't name them. Like I said, they're one pot wonders. So the odds of me creating these again are very minimal. I made a pair of socks. Pair of my sock and these, and it was just awesome. I love dyeing it, but I prefer to dye my yarn before I spin versus dyeing it after. I guess I just like the mystery of seeing what is created, not creating it later. You know, it's kind of a surprise for me. That's just me. Like I said, there's no right or wrong way. It's very creative, very unlimiting. That's part of the fun of going to the craft shows and the fiber festivals and communities, get-togethers. Every time I manage to find something that I would never have thought of. You know, and it just blows my mind away, the versatility of the color combinations, of the textures, of the fiber blending, things I never would have thought of. I know I already said this. I really do miss the fiber festivals this year. I cannot wait. Let's hope 2021 allows us to participate in more of these things. I really do hope this video is adequate. It is episode number 1, and I am still very nervous. I'm not entirely sure if I'm looking at you or the corner of my room. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. One last thing before I let you guys go. Now, before I started plying my yarn, I started with 1-ply yarn. And like I said, my patience has grown and it will only get better. In the beginning, I didn't even have enough patience to ply my yarn because I would have had to wait to use that yarn. And I just did not have the ability to wait. So, now this was made from a pattern by Pure and Simple. Pure and Simple Raglan pattern. And it is pretty beginner friendly. Like I said, I am a beginner. I am an adventurous beginner. I do not know enough to make patterns up. I do know that if I don't like the length, how to lengthen it or to shorten a sweater, but well, that's about it. What I have here, and I made this for my husband, who likes to layer, single ply, and this is my wools, alpacas, pagoras. It is a pretty simple And I made this sweater before I knew it made a difference when they say to use a different needle size for the cuffs and the wristbands and the waist, the ribbing at the bottom, to use a different size, and it's only like one size difference. I thought, what's the difference? There's a difference. I do know that means that it will, like this is a wrist. This should be like that, which is fine. It's fine because he wears this under his coat anyway during winter, and it holds it back. I said some lessons were learned the hard way, and this is a learning curve. It's not a bad mistake if you learn something from it. So while we will use this, this stripy sweater, I don't know if I can get it closer, if you can see it or not. It is a single ply, and it is quite warm. It is very warm, but you can see through it. It is still very warm for layering. And again, there are a ton of mistakes on this. There is a ton of mistakes. No, I'm not going to point them out to you. I already know where they're at. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to follow the rules to a T. I just want to have fun. I just want to enjoy this fiber farming and unlimited creativity. There'll be more to come. Like I said, this is episode 1 of The Independent Fiber Farmer. My name is Michelle. I do appreciate everyone's tolerance for a new beginning. I'm hoping this takes off and gets better, and then I meet a bunch of wonderful people to correspond with. On that note, keep in mind, technology was not part of my upbringing. It does have trying moments for me. You can also follow my other crafty goodness and my farm life on Instagram under Independent Fiber Farmer, all one word. And hopefully there'll be an episode 2. So I want to thank everybody for their patience and their time. And this has been so much fun. Once I get this videoing thing down, I look forward to talking to you again. So on that note, everybody have a wonderful day, and I will see you probably in about a week or 2, depending on how much I get done. We will see. Thank you very much.